guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Casey. I am a personal wardrobe stylist and I love teaching you styling tips and tricks because when you look good, you feel good. We are going to talk about something that it gets me jazzed up. It does. I spend a lot of money on these because they can completely change your outfit. You can get a lot of bang for your buck with these things. Yes, we are talking about shoes. Oh, I love shoes. And more specifically, the 10 basic shoes that every woman needs in her closet and on her feet. I'm going to break it down into flats, heels, tennis shoes, and boots. Let's get started. Let's start with flats. And the first shoe that I'm going to recommend is a pointy-toed flat. Now, flats are versatile. They're easy to slip on, run out the door. Here is why I recommend a pointed toe over a rounded toe. First of all, really rounded toes are just out of style. They look a little dated. Next, they don't do anything for your body. Adding a nice point to your toe, whether it is a sharp point or a more rounded point, is going to lengthen your leg line and just make you appear longer and leaner. Like, who doesn't want that? This is a pair of pointed toe shoes that I recently got and I love them. It is by Linnea Paolo. Here's what they look like. The first reason that I love them is that they're comfortable. Like, number one, yes, it has to be comfortable. The second reason that I love these is because how versatile they are. They have a very subtle pattern with muted colors. They're almost going to act as a pseudo neutral and be able to pair with a lot of other colors, a lot of other patterns. I have been able to wear these with so many different outfit options, and I honestly am just going to run them into the ground because I am always reaching for these shoes. They're great. The next shoe that every woman just needs in their closet is a classic loafer. There is a reason why these have been around for so long. I would get a good pair, a real leather pair, because you're gonna wear them a ton. And the more you wear them, the more comfortable that they get. I wouldn't get any crazy colors. I wouldn't get any crazy patterns. This is just like, the key here is classic. You could choose between a black or a brown, just depending on your needs and the colors that you typically wear. I tend to wear more earthy tones. That is like your beiges, your mustards, your olives. So a color that sticks within that, a brown, is going to go with a lot. Now, a black would work really well if you tend to wear dark colors. Black pants, a little bit more dressy. Like, this may go in someone's wardrobe a lot better than a brown. So just think about what you wear and choose which loafer will go best with that. The third shoe that every woman needs is just a great summer sandal. This is a sandal that you can pull whether you are going to the splash pad with your kids or out to brunch with your girlfriends, and you know that it's going to be comfortable, that it's going to go with your outfit, and that it may even elevate your outfit. We are not talking about the $3 flip-flops that you can get from Old Navy. You are better than that. You are. Not only do I love this Sam Edelman sandal because it's cute, which it is, but it's also a neutral. I can reach for this for a lot of different occasions, and it's gonna go with a lot of different outfits. So make sure that the one that you find is going to pair well with other things, because that's the whole point of it. We are done with flats. Let's move on to heels. The fourth shoe that every woman needs in their closet is a nude pump. This is something that is so versatile, so easy to wear. It is going to go with a ton. When it comes to finding a nude pump that works for you, there is a little bit of a science behind it, and that's why you have me. So let me tell you the tips. I would get a nude that matches your color of skin. That's why it's called nude. So you're gonna try it on. Maybe it's too light, maybe it's too dark. Find the one that matches and goes with your skin color the best. Next, when it comes to the height of your heel, choose one that you are comfortable in. Because this is a shoe that you are going to be wearing a lot, you obviously want to be comfortable in it. I prefer a taller heel just because it is going to lengthen my legs and make me look taller. Imagine that. But I want it to be a blocked heel because I want it to stabilize me while I am teetering a couple inches higher. And it's just more comfortable than a stiletto. So keep that in mind as you're choosing your classic pump. You've probably heard me talk about these Marc Fisher ones before. I love them. It is a very subtle snake print. Once again, it's that pseudo neutral where it has a little something to it, but it's still going to go with a ton of other options. I will link this down below along with all the other shoes that I share. We have talked about the Nude Classic Pump, but the fifth shoe that every woman needs in their closet is something fun, something to add a little pizzazz, and that is going to be your statement heel. Now, what would make a statement would be a fun texture, a fun pattern, or a bright color. You would be surprised by how many outfits you can revive by just adding a fun new shoe to it. The next heel that every woman needs in their closet is a strappy heel. Something a little sexy, something that can kind of spice up or dress up your outfit. I love these Vince Camutos. They are taller, but they are comfortable. Oh, you guys, comfort is just so important when it comes to choosing these 10 shoes. If it's not comfortable, it's not worth it, and it's not a staple. So these are taller, but they are comfortable, and I love that they have an ankle strap for support, and being a nude, they're also gonna go with a lot. Now, once again, strappy does not mean high-heeled. If you don't like the high heels, don't make that one of your basic shoes. You could go for a heel, but a more low block heel. Still strappy, still sexy, will still jazz up your outfit, but you're not gonna have to teeter. I love these Cecilia New York shoes. They are comfortable, they're trendy, they're neutral, they're strappy, like they're just a perfect all-around heeled sandal. The seventh shoe that every woman needs in their closet, you need it, are white tennis shoes. White tennies, white tennis shoes, white sneakers. I have pictures of my mom when she was my age wearing white Keds. Like, we are still wearing white sneakers. It is a trend that is not a trend. It is a classic. That's what it is. I just love a good white sneaker, and you can't go wrong with Chucks. Chuck Taylors are a classic for a reason. You go with everything. If they get dirty, you throw them in the wash. Like, it's so easy, and they are such a classic. So if you don't have a white shoe yet, just start with these. I will link them down below. They're a no-brainer. Let's move on to some boots. I love boots. I love them tall, I love them short. I love them always, in all ways, always. And the eighth shoe that you need is a brown Chelsea boot. Now, I love a flat-heeled Chelsea boot because it is easy, it is comfortable, and I just wear these suckers out. These are old boots from Cole Haan. They're probably 4 years old. I just gave them a real good polish and clean for this video, but like, look how good these are. I'm also very proud of myself. When you are buying boots, or really any of the shoes that I shared, please do yourself a favor and buy real leather. You are going to get a lot more longevity out of them, and they look better the longer you wear them. Like I said, I just polished these. They're years old, and I am still grabbing them. They are a staple in my wardrobe. That said, if you do dress up a little bit more, if a flat boot is not your jam, then get a Chelsea boot and a heel. These are from J. Crew last season. They may be sold out because they were so incredible and so incredibly comfortable, and another one of my lovely shoes that I just dream about and think about a lot. But a heel is also a good option if you want a Chelsea boot, but just want it to be a little bit more dressy. The ninth shoe that every woman needs in their closet is a black bootie, and bootie just means lower. There was a time when the high riding boots were a thing. People like the over-the-knee boots, but those will come and go with trends. But a black bootie is here to stay. Now, you can choose if you want a heel or if you want it flat. That is complete personal preference. I have found that I like to wear these in a little bit more of a dressier occasion because I do tend to go with the brown Chelsea boot a lot of the time. So these are a little bit dressier, and that works for me. I also love that these have a bit of a snake print on them. I tend to find that black leather boots that are just completely plain can look a little bit like a rain boot if there's no pattern. So just keep that in mind if you are in the market for a black boot. And speaking of rain boots, that takes me to the last shoe that every woman needs in their closet, and that is a rain boot. Whether you prefer a tall rain boot or a shorter bootie option, it doesn't matter. It is just the fact that it is going to protect your feet and be easy to slip on in the rain, in the snow, in the mud, in just the elements. You don't have to spend a lot for these. I do have the taller hunter boots, which are going to be more expensive. I got these on a whim from ASOS before a trip. and I love them. They're inexpensive, the color goes with everything, and ultimately they're just really easy to slip on and off when I need them. So if you don't have a rain boot or an all-weather boot, this just might be a good option to pick up. There you have it, the 10 basic shoes that every woman needs in their wardrobe and on their feet. I have linked below everything that I shared today. Feel free to comment if I missed a shoe that you love, that you feel like is a basic. Let me know. I love hearing what you guys think. You can also find me on Instagram at Casey Matheny Style. I post all the time, styling tips and tricks. It's kind of where my unfiltered styling brain goes to hang out. So look for me there, and I will see you guys later. Bye.